So, as I was introduced, part of this project is to get students to improve their problem-solving skills, but mostly to get underrepresented, underserved students better represented in STEM. So where do we stand now? The data show that white men occupy 51% of the jobs in STEM disciplines, white women about 20%. But we see that black men and women really are pretty well underrepresented, only about 5%, as well as Hispanic men and women. So we want to change the culture of science. We want to have those groups better represented in STEM. And so, why diversify STEM? You can read all of this, but let's just talk about baseball, right? I'm in baseball country, aren't we? Right, the Phillies are here. Isn't that right? The Phillies?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I'm from Memphis, so we don't do baseball as well as some other sports. But anyway, if you have a baseball team and you get only pitchers to be on your team, even the best pitchers in the league, you're not going to have a very good team because you're missing certain skill sets, you're missing some talent. So the way I see this is that if we want to build a team of STEM people, that we need to get many different people involved. And so we want to encourage and retain students of color and get them into STEM disciplines as well as white women. Okay, so when we embarked on this project, we first had to ask ourselves, well, we need to know a little bit something where to start. So where do we lose students of color and why do we lose students of color? Now the where is a little hard because we know it's been talked about, the leaky pipeline into college. Well, that's a whole nother project, but at least what can we do at the college level? And then we have to ask ourselves why, because if we're going to design a project, we need to answer both of those. So if we look at students who come in their first year intended to major in the natural sciences, and those who do not earn a degree in science, that black students and Latinx students leave at a much higher rate than Asian students and white students. Right? So again, they're coming in, they're interested in science, but they're not going on and graduating with a degree. So how do we fare at Birmingham Southern and Rhodes? Well, not much better, despite being at a liberal arts college. We get about 36% of students at Birmingham Southern who enter that introductory chemistry course that do not go on to the second course in chemistry. At Rhodes, we fared a little bit better. About 25% do not go on. And so that's alarming to us. More alarming is that underrepresented minorities drop out at a higher rate. So we know that first chemistry course is a problem for students being retained in STEM. So the next question is, okay, now we know introductory chemistry is a bit of a problem. Why do we lose students of color? There's been research by several people, Sheila Tobias, Elaine Seymour, about why students of color leave STEM. And what do we see first? Introductory chemistry courses are an issue. Also, students are unwilling to abandon their cultural identity to adopt the cultural identity defined by science. All right, so they don't